2021 turned out to be a really good year for our investment business. This is across the key leading indicators that drive value for our clients and indeed for the business in general. We saw really good success with respect to the client outcomes that we've delivered because we exist to serve our clients, and investment performance is the most important thing that we do. And if you look at the funds that we manage on behalf of our clients across the board, we saw a maintenance and/or a significant improvement in performance. So if you look at our core funds, particularly as you look at our fundamental capabilities in equity and multi-asset, we've seen a very strong continued recovery in our investment performance outcomes. If you take a step back and think about, how is that converted into the outcomes that we can observe and measure, the key leading indicators are flows. We've had a very strong flow year, being supported by our institutional capabilities, as well as the very strong relationship and interconnectedness that we've built with our retail channels. Taken together, the sum of those two channels have contributed just over 7 billion rand in new client cash flows. But what was genuinely outstanding is what we're able to achieve in the alternative space. Taken together, we've seen something in the order of a 17 billion rand increase as a consequence of clients entrusting us, with their assets, which is really gratifying. So we're in this incredibly fortunate position that we had strong flows supported by extremely good investment performance, very strong equity market performance, meaning that our revenue recovery against the backdrop of 2020 has been very healthy, and we've converted that into 1.1 billion rand of RFO, which is substantially higher than 2020 and somewhat higher than what we saw in 2019. Now, if you take a step back and say, strategically, what are we focusing on to drive future value, both with respect to clients and with respect to the shareholder, we're seeing the launch of new capabilities that are very competitive out there in the marketplace. You're seeing the strengthening of our client engines in our key businesses, particularly in future growth, OMIG, and in Old Mutual Alternative Investments. None of this, however, is possible without our people. Our people have been extraordinarily resilient and have been the custodians of what's delivered the outcome that our clients have enjoyed, and indeed what our shareholders enjoyed in what turns out to be a really good year.